is Dragon Gaming here with his first ever Jak and Daxter Collection video. I'm going to be going through all three of the games from start to finish, so hopefully I stay online long enough to do all three. So let's get started. I have already beat the game once, and I tried doing it again for a recording, but I had some technical difficulties last time, so let's start on over. Yes, I would like to overwrite. Alright, here we go.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
So this is basically the tutorial portion of the game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change my camera settings, because if not, it's gonna bug me. Okay, much better.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange. This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Graph zoomer.
Yeah, I don't like it when it does that. It only does it for the first one, but thanks for that.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
I'm gonna do 2 areas for each episode.
Wow!
This would be the first area.
That last scout fly had a power
then,
cell. I'll bet if you
the
collect
second
all
area
7
you'll
in
find
each
out.
area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them. Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco
Like that.
through your body.
So
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the
know everything,
maximum
people.
time.
everything about this game. Crap. Even the dangerous animals. And there are a few. Like one that has a tendency of coming up to eat you if you're in deep water. But good thing I didn't face it, because I really did not want to die today. So that was my mistake, just going near that place with a full charge. That was fun. Whew. Did not need that again. Slowly this time. No.
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
I don't really need all those.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
And that's checkpoint.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get
Of course, we're not
out
gonna follow
of
those
here!
instructions exactly to the letter. We're gonna go to my second destination, the Forbidden Jungle, because that's a good place to start out. Plus, you really want to get rid of the giant plant before you do anything else. So, Forbidden Jungle's over this way. But while we're over this way, let's go do this. Get as many orbs as we can.
What a weird-looking thing! I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
I would get the yak out in the end, but I think I'll wait for another episode to do that. Or I'll do it off screen. Jungle's up here. Yeah. Snakes. If you notice these vines, these are connected to the giant plant that is in the temple. Of course, we'll get to him later.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Of course, these things do come back out of the ground after you hit them, which sucks. Because they have a tendency of also hitting you if you don't hit them.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Yeah, if you have not noticed, Daxter shuts up. It's one of the kicks to having him as a friend. We've all got that one kind of friend, the one that never shuts up. Never, regardless of how much we ask them to. You want to stay away from these boxes that the biohazard, because that's a dark eco box, and they will cause you to lose health. That's wrong. Now these are part of a challenge that lies on the other edge of the temple, which is that huge building right there. So I think I'm going to stick to the upper levels in order to get to that machine that they have on the other side. Because that machine is linked to another challenge. Well, the challenge with the beams. We have to reconnect to the village.
Hey, there's little lightning marks on those posts, and there's lightning coming out of that vent
And
over there.
this is where
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Of course, I can always come back to this, but for sanity's sake, let's just do this now.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Dang it. I want to stay in this area.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
Like I said, they're bad news. Now this machine here is what I was talking about.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror, diverting the
The
precursor
mayor of
beam.
Sandover Village wants you to reconnect the eco beam, which is where these come in handy. Because this is what connects the beams to the town. So let's just do this way. Right here. But get a charge. Then right there.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them. Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower. Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower. Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Ouch! Ouch!
Oh dang, it just went away. That's not funny. This guy you have to come back to later because he just wants you to fish, like 200 pounds. And you miss 20 and, well, you lose. Of course, it's an infinite number of tries, so... He explains everything. So let's go help Fish Boy since it's on our way.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island.
Yep.
Just want to try the challenge. There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers.
Yeah,
And you'll
last time I
poison
tried
the whole
playing
darn
this
catch.
one, I messed up like 3-4 times.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
Let's see how good I am this time.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Looks like you could use a bigger net. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Hold steady. You did it! You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Yeah, he's gonna keep on laughing like that for forever. Now there's one power cell that I forgot to grab at the end of this. My health back. I also need to grab more eco and open that canister up. First, I'm gonna come out here. Follow the canyon. Done. Dang it. Alright, let's do the cheatsy way and go get the vent. Now, like most games, this one gets progressively harder with the enemies. The first boss you have to face, which coincidentally is the boss in here, is a giant dark eco plant. As for the monsters that Fish Boy said was lurking the ocean, that is known as the lurker shark, which hopefully you don't have to see anytime. Though there is one posted in the second game up on a wall, like as a trophy. But that's about it. Hopefully we don't see any in this game. Yep. That dark misty spot, that is where Misty Island is. But we have to go there later, so... that's always fun.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
Well, I just got through my graduation rehearsal, so yeah, I'm actually graduating from high school here tonight. So that's sure to be fun. And I got like a lot of family coming over, so I decided on recording while I could. Okay, here is a vent switch. So every blue eco vent that's closed will now open. Like so.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
And there's our first friend. Ugly, isn't it? Yeah, there is a cheesy way of doing this. Just hide over in this corner and just wait for the spikes to go back in. And they do. Lucky for me, you only have to hit this one 3 times. And it dies. Like so. And one of the fun parts is you get to bounce on its head and precursor orbs just come out. Like this. Yeah, only 5. Dang it. Voila. Now let me just check where... Okay, that's all of them. All except for the beams, which we had to talk to the mayor to finish. But that isn't too hard. And checkmate. So I'm gonna talk to this mayor, and then I think I'm gonna end the episode. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully we can play more Jak and Daxter again later. So. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. This has been Dragon Gaming, and I am signing off.